Should we go visit Javier, that knife maker we met?
Oh yeah, let's go. Wow, new shop is fantastic. It looks like you've got a lot of work.
I have so much work. It's my dream come true. Live out of this. And I am all the time making new things. I'm discovering there is so much to explore, talking about steel, about swords, sword blades, styles. Look at this. This is tough. This is the way a sword should be.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah, this is not tempered, but it's ready to be tempered in these days. This is a Viking sword. This is more a broadsword, evolving from the Viking. Okay, to be true, this was a sword for a singer of heavy metal. So he's gonna use it as a symbol in the concerts and so on. But I messed up. So I cut it, and I'm gonna make a fighting sword without an edge for HMB fights. That's historical medieval fights. I am the official blacksmith of the Mexican Association and sponsor of the Mexican team. So I make a lot of things. I am in the first line. I'm so proud of this.
Cool, why don't you show me your shop? Show me what you got.
Sure. Actually, it's good you just came by. I'm gonna turn on the fire and I'm gonna make the ceremony. You are very welcome to shot.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna make it the old style.
Fantastic.
Sweet.
Yeah. If you want to forge something, just I give you steel. You hammer it. It's okay.
Cool.
Sure. I'm happy. I don't know yet if I'm gonna make it like as a weapon. As a Celtic, what's the name of this, falcata, or like a machete. But anyway, it's gonna be very thin. It's not gonna grow much. This is very thick, remains thick. I have to thin it, like here. That's a little problem. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with it. The earth. You blow with wind, you control and you manipulate the steel with water, and the iron, that's the fifth element, is very important. It's the element of life, because it's in our blood. That's very important. So always I turn on the fire in this way. And I always salute the fire. Cool. So first we use incense. You must put it after me. That's very important. First, you say thanks to God for whatever He gives to you. You ask for this protection, and you call your inner masters and your ancestors. On this side. Yes. it, all of it. Do it your own way, that's very important. Now we salute the elements. This is chocolate. Now we say hello to the 5 elements, especially the fire, and we invoke the spirits of fire, water, earth, wind, and steel. This is tobacco. I prepare myself from wild tobacco. It's delicious. It takes the chocolate smell of the back. Now here. Here we salute the spirits and the masters that guides you. You ask them to come by, and your keepers as well. Charcoal. You ask for protection precisely to your family and yours. You can start right now. Salute once again on your way. You say thanks, and now we can start working. That's a duty. Every single time I turn on the fire, I must do that. If I don't do that, if I don't do it properly, I find it out. Believe me. In one occasion, the fire wasn't not hot enough, incredible, because I was not formal enough talking to the fire. So the fire told me, hey, I'm important here, look at me. I was like, yeah, sure, sorry. We're gonna make a small knife out of this. Now, very important is the position. I always give it downwards. And you shall give it to me as this. If you do this, it's extremely hot, extremely dangerous, extremely. The hot steel cuts through you like nothing, like zero hot. I'm gonna be this on this one. Now first I start. Show you what you're gonna do. must be very flat. And then you correct, slow, soft. Strong. Flat and hammer, 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 hammer. Strong, strong, strong. Wait. Here, okay. Stronger, stronger. As strong as you can. Now, a little bit more deep the blow. Don't go to the surface, go inside. Inside the steel. You must change its shape. So you must go deep. This must be flat. If you do this, you are losing power.
Okay.
Strong and sharp. More, more, more. Higher, higher. Yes, much better. Sharp and strong. Much faster. Much stronger, stronger, stronger. That's it. Stronger, stronger. Stronger. Try to break the anvil. These both knights went, well, one of them went to Cuba to a very important Cuban priest. So the work had a lot of spiritual work. Ready? Now do this. You remember?
Yes.
Blow it there. Give a blow there. Stronger, 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 stronger. Far stronger. Stop. Stop. Now flatten a little bit. Use one hand. It's easier. I'm getting known in Mexico because of that. And in Cuba, in Colombia,
Really?
yeah, and Costa Rica.
Do you have a business card?
Yes, I do.
Would love to have one.
And you can look at my work in Facebook.
Like a bone?
No, it's a white deer antler.
Antler, cool.
It's very thin. I was thinking very much how to use them. So it will come like this.
Cool.
Actually, this is what I call an easy knife. In English, I call it that way. Because I make it fast. Must be very fast and very quick. Take the hammer higher. And your back straight. That's very important. And also your butt. Yeah, you are very much like this. I mean, it's good, but it's like in a field you are in martial arts. In martial arts, you are not like this. You are like this.
Right.
This is the right position. Here is very dynamic. If you are like this, you're out of balance.
Right.
So you are in balance and in a power position.
So this way.
Yes, and the blows must be a little higher. That's very important. Try. Harder and control.
It's like
I mean,
so heavy.
don't let the hammer to bump.
Wiggle, yeah.
No, just go, and then with the what's the name of this? With the spring,
Power.
you lift it up,
Okay.
so you don't let all the
Right.
blow go down. But
Okay.
you do this, and with the blow, with the spring, you
comes
lift it up, so you don't have to and start again. That's very, very, very heavy. You do it like this.
Okay.
The anvil is springy, so
spring
it
it.
helps you to lift it up. Yes, that's it. You have to use this,
Okay.
not this.
Okay.
This, the power comes from here. Make crucible steel.
And how long will students come to visit you for? Like,
So-
is it a week-long course or is it a month or?
Not much.
Not much.
I mean, 3 days, 4 days, that's enough. The rest of the work is at home. I mean, here, in my concept is that you don't come here for 6 months to learn. That doesn't work, and it's extremely expensive for the student. You come here, and I tell you, hey, concentrate on this. These are the principles: how to hammer, what to hammer, looking for steel, build your own forge, and that's very important. To come to the next class, you must to make your own forge at home. You must to practice a lot, and then you come here using that practice to overcome mistakes, learn more, and so on and so on. You cannot learn everything here. That is not that's not correct. Because most of blacksmithing is practice and inner work. You cannot do inner work at school, and school, the only thing that does is teaching you how to learn. Do not teach the issue itself. That's my philosophy. Now, talking about more as advanced, we say if I have a very successful group for 2 or 3 years, to make here our own foundry and make crucible steel, what's the name of this? Of course, Damascus steel, but that's the simple part. You know, it's very difficult when you take the ore of iron and you smelted it, and you make crucible steel, you make tamahagane steel, wood steel. Look at the difference, experiment, have mistakes. That's what I want, to make school all together. Not me as a teacher, but me like just coordinating the idea of what we want to learn from the whole experience. I'm not the master telling them how to be wise in steel making. No, that's not my point. My point is, hey, let's learn together, let's make school all together. Then they will become coordinators of their own groups at home, and then it grows. We grow all together. Why? There is nothing like that in Mexico. Not at all. No books, no experience, just a few blacksmiths full-time working. I only know one more, and it's really good, but it's 5th generation. And after him, it's me, and I have only 9 years working on this. So there is so much to do in Mexico, and I want to give the first push, and then let's see what happens.
How much would it cost a student to make their own forge, a simple forge at home?
A super forge?
A simple forge.
Simple.
Yeah,
Oh.
basic.
Well, I'm gonna use the principle of an American book. The name says everything. The $50 knife shop. I mean, it's very relative. You can expend $20,000 easily in equipment. But if you know how to, if you want to start just like in the prehistorical way, you just need two buckets like this, or if you want to, or they can be clay pots with a very simple system of blowers, some iron pipes, a lot of clay, some bricks, a tuyere made out of simple iron pipe. In a drift shop, You can buy hammers. You can make an anvil out of a rail track. These are very cheap to make or very cheap to get. In Mexico, the kilo of steel at the junkyard is 7 pesos. I mean, what's that? 50 cents of dollar? And with 1 kilo, you can make 1 sword, 2 damn big knives, 4 or 5 medium knives, and maybe 10 little knives. No, you just to know what you're looking for. This is W2 steel. This is 1085 steel. This is 5160 spring steel. Really good one. This, I have no idea what is this. This is from an old rail track. Used to be excellent steel. This is a kind of tool steel. This is from it's like a big scissor for cutting cables. You make excellent knives out of this. What else?
So you just go to the junkyards and things, and that's where you get steel?
There you have your
perfect.
steel. How do you work it makes the difference between a good knife and a bad knife.
Yeah.
If you grow enough, then and you have a special requirement, you go for D2, O1, L6. Yeah, of course, L6 steel is really good. L6 nickel steel, shatterproof, and it's peanuts. Many times the woodworkers give it to me as a gift because they throw it away to the young. So it's very relative. This is 60. Let me see. It's 60 silicium molybden 20 molybdeno A steel. This is very good for making a sword like this.
So that can turn into a sword.
Yes, you have 1 kilo, 100 grams of steel here, and really good steel. This is from the rail tracks.
Cool.
So you just need to know some principles. You don't need to break your head against, I don't know. You just need to go for it. That's it. Look, this is a crowbar, and I made beautiful hatchets and tomahawks. It's just about attitude. From a chunk like this, I make 2 hawks.
Wow.
It's just about start making it.
Dude, thank you so much for showing your shop with us.
You know you're welcome.
Great. And I'm going to try and invite some students down for you.
Well, sure.
All right?
Okay.
Nos vemos.
Nice to meet you. See you around.
Thank you, Javier.
Oh, thanks. Goodbye.